Time, the silent herald of life and death, success or failure, the unseen force that measures man's destiny, reaching its most fateful moment as it slowly strikes the 11th hour.
Company director can be a very misleading term. For although I'm listed as such, my real profession is that of hunter. The fact that I'm the one and only director of World Safari Limited qualifies me for the first category, and as for the second, well, I always accompany my clients on any big game hunting expeditions we arrange, leaving Miss Rankin in charge of the London office. In fact, on such occasions, Miss Rankin is the London office. World Safari Limited isn't a big firm, and I was beginning to wonder whether anybody at all knew of our existence when Miss Rankin told me of the inquiry that was to lead to a different kind of hunting altogether.
Good morning, Mr. Strange.
Morning, Miss Rankin. Not that I can see anything good about a cold, wet day in London.
Cheer up, I think we have a customer.
Another film company, I suppose. They seem to be the only people who want to go on safari these days.
No, it's a banker. At least I think he's a banker.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Who is it and what does he want?
Sir Trevor Humphreys. He wants you to call round and see him this morning at the Anglo-American Bank. I fixed it for 11.
Good. Then I'd better be on my way.
Perhaps this is the break you've been waiting for. I should imagine he's got plenty of money.
He's got plenty of money, all right, but I can't see him going on a big game hunting expedition.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, yes, I do. I saw him at a dinner once. Seemed quite a nice old boy, but certainly not the active type. Oh, well, perhaps he's financing a film.
In spite of all you say, I believe you really enjoyed that expedition with the film company. Come to think of it, wasn't there a small part played by Diana Humphreys?
That is entirely beside the point, Miss Rankin. I'm glad to see you are so prompt, Mr. Strange. Cigarette? Thank you, Sir Trevor. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. I expect you're wondering why I've sent for you today, huh? Well, you're not exactly the type of person I'd expect to see on safari. No, you're quite right. I have no intention of going. Oh, then what do you want of me? I want you to go on a hunting trip. How soon can you leave? Well, if you want a safari arranged for anyone, I expect it could all be done in 2 or 3 weeks. It would depend, of course, on where they wanted to go. Young man, you talk too much and don't listen enough. You can waste a lot of time that way. I didn't ask you anything about arranging a safari for someone else. I said I wanted you to go on a hunting trip. You and no one else. And I asked you how soon you could leave. Well, how soon can you leave, huh? Well, as soon as you want me to, provided it's made worth your while. All right, I'll see to that. Can you leave tomorrow? I can, if it's urgent. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't. You know Lake Rukwa? Yes, Central Africa. Tanganyika territory. Yeah, that's good hunting country. That's where you're going. You've been that way before, haven't you? Yes, my last trip. I know all about your last trip. You were engaged by the film company to shoot some big game. Looks as if the star does it in the film, of course. You seem to be well informed, Sir Trevor. Of course I'm well informed. My daughter Diana was in the film, playing some stupid part or other. The silly girl has nothing better to do. Whole business and waste of time. Don't you agree? Well, you can hardly expect me to. They paid me good money. Well, there's something in that, I suppose. Diana told me how you dealt with that charging rhinoceros. Said you kept a very cool head when there was a lot of panic about. I didn't know Miss Humphreys even noticed me. Oh, so it's like that, huh? Like what? I don't know what you mean, sir. Oh, yes, you do. Diana's a very attractive girl. Bit of a minx as well. I wouldn't know about that. No? Well, I'm her father. I've good reason to. And if you don't, you'll soon find out. You're joining her at Lake Rukwa. I see. She's on a hunting trip? Filming. She's got her own movie camera. And you needn't get any idea that I'm sending you out there to marry her, because I'm not. I didn't suppose for 1 minute. You still don't listen. I didn't say anything about what you supposed. If you're trying to warn me off, Diana, you're wasting your time. There's no need. Touchy, aren't you? Anyhow, Diana's out there with her brother, my son, Chris. They're both mad on filming wildlife. Pretty stupid, huh? There's a market for good films of wild animal life. Is that so? Well, I indulge their whims because I like to see them happy. I don't care about markets. And I don't need to be told tactfully that they're performing a useful occupation. And I don't give a hoot whether you approve of the activities of your son and daughter or not. You asked my opinion on wild animal films, and I told you, that's all. I thought you must have a bit of spirit somewhere. Now, you'll have to fly out to Lake Rukwa. I want you there in 2 days. 3 at the outside. It'll mean chartering a special plane part of the way. I don't care about that. I want it done. Can you do it? Today's Tuesday. I'll be there Friday night or Saturday morning. Good. That's what I want to hear. And when you get there, you've no connection with me, officially. You understand? As you wish. You're out there on a hunting trip, on your own. And what do I do on this hunting trip? You get to christen Diana quickly. You've met Diana, so what's more natural than when you find her in the same area, you pay them a visit. That's perfectly feasible. But you don't want them to know I've been sent out specially. You'll have to use your own judgment about that. But certainly no one else is to know. You're there to protect them. Protect them? You think they're in danger? I know they're in danger. In danger of being killed, or kidnapped, or both. You have grounds for this supposition, I take it? The best of grounds. I've been warned it will happen. You don't think it's a crank? No, I do not. I'm very fond of my son and daughter, Mr. Strange. Nothing must happen to them. I don't care about the expense, but you've got to get there quickly. And once you find them, you must never leave their side. Can you give me any details of the threat, so I know what I'm up against? Very well. You've no doubt heard of the International Monetary Conference in Geneva. Yes, next month, isn't it? Correct. And as previously, I shall have the honor of representing Great Britain. And it's because of this? Yes. Among the decisions we shall make will be the alterations to exchange rates of currency. Now, you can readily appreciate that if anyone had advanced knowledge of our intentions, they could make a very large fortune indeed on currency speculations. And you're being threatened through your son and daughter? I had a telephone call last night. I was told that I had to agree to pass on information as soon as I receive it, in a fortnight's time, or I shouldn't see my son and daughter again. So it's up to you, Mr. Strange. Lake Rukwa isn't exactly an easy place to reach, and it took me 3 days to get as far as Dar es Salaam. I was lucky to find a government plane taking some officials up country to Mbwana, and luckily still to find that the pilot was an old acquaintance. Otherwise, I should have had 4 days' travel by rail and road. As it was, I walked into the game warden's office the same day.
Well, John, this is a surprise. What brings you round these parts again so soon?
Hello, Peter. Nice to see you again. I want you to stamp my hunting license for me.
Got another hunting trip already? Who have you brought out with you this time? Not another film unit.
No, I'm on my own. How's Sue?
Oh, she's fine. We were only talking about you the other day. Sue, come and see who's turned up.
Will you stamp my hunter's license, Peter?
Yes, of course. What's the panic?
Well, I want to get off in a hurry.
Why, hello, John. We didn't expect to see you so soon.
He's on his own, too. Fairly bursting to get up country on a hunting trip. Man's crazy.
You wouldn't be going to Lake Rukwa by any chance, would you, John?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I shall be heading that way.
I thought so.
You thought so? How come?
You've a bad memory, my dear. The beautiful Miss Diana Humphreys is up there with her brother.
Now, look, if you two think...
Of course we do. Why, the last time you were here, you did nothing else but talk about the girl the whole evening.
And what else would bring you out on your own, paying your own expenses? Must have cost you a packet.
I'm out here because... All right, have it your own way.
You must have got it bad.
By the way, is there anybody else in the area?
Funny you should ask that.
Why? Something wrong?
No. No, but we had some odd people. You remember those 4 characters that came through last week, sir?
I certainly do. You should never have let them go up country, Peter.
Well, I couldn't very well stop them, old girl. They didn't ask for a hunting license, said they were naturalists.
What were they like?
Well, rather tough-looking characters, I thought. Sue didn't like the look of them at all.
They're up to no good. I told you so at the time.
Yes, I know you did, but what can I do? They might be after ivory, of course. I think I'll have a look at them tomorrow morning.
How?
Oh, there's someone up Lake Rukwa way. I've got the small plane. I'll fly over and see where they are and what they're up to.
In that case, I'll wait till the morning. Because when you get back, you can tell me.
Where your friend Diana and her brother are camping. All right, old boy, leave it to me.
I spent the following morning arranging for a truck, tent, supplies, and all the rest of the stuff I was going to need. Then, about midday, I strolled over to the small landing strip outside Peter's office.
Here's Peter coming in now. You might as well stay to lunch now you're here, John.
Thanks, Sue. Peter's got some news.
You're very anxious. I think there's something worrying you, apart from wanting to see the girl again. That's true, isn't it?
Yes, but I can't tell you about it. Hi, Pete.
Hi. Let's go to the office and have a drink. I need one.
Did you see them?
Oh, yes, I saw them.
Well?
Well, the things I do for you. Now, come over here. I'll show you on the map. Here you are. Now, Chris and Diana Humphreys are camped just here. We should make it in a day.
Did you see them?
Matter of fact, I didn't. They were probably off filming somewhere.
But you didn't see them filming?
You don't show yourself when you're filming animals, old boy. You should know that.
Yes, of course. Did you see your 4 friends?
Yes, they were there, all right.
Where?
Well, they camped about 20 miles from the Humphreys. I went down fairly low and had a look at them.
What's up? Did you see something you didn't like?
Well, yes. I think I'd better let the police inspector know.
Why? What happened?
No, nothing as far as I know. It's their equipment that worries me. It's not usual for naturalists to carry automatic rifles fitted with telescopic sights.
I had the truck on the road within a quarter of an hour, but I had 200 miles to cover. The 4 men only had 20. They must have known that Peter Radlett had had a good look at them, and they wouldn't delay if they hadn't struck already. Peter suggested taking the plane, but I knew it was quite useless. There was nowhere to land it, and I couldn't do anything from the air except confirm what I was quite sure had already happened. Peter didn't argue anymore, so just threw his blanket roll and rifle into my truck and told Sue to get hold of the police inspector as soon as she could, and we were on our way. It was a nightmare journey across rough country. We took spills of an hour each at the wheel. Peter drove steadily, but I was taking chances and driving too fast. But the luck was with us, and we still kept going.
We shan't make their camp before nightfall, even at this rate.
I didn't expect we should, but we'll be there just after dark.
What do we do if we find them gone?
We shall find them gone. I've not much doubt about that. We'll follow their tracks. Keep going till we catch up with them.
We'll have to wait until morning to do that. That means they'll have a good start.
Malunga?
Yes, Warner.
You can follow lorry tracks through the night, can't you?
Yes, Warner. Day and night all same. I not lose them.
You see, Peter? I know Malunga of old. He's been with me before, and he never loses the trail.
We're getting pretty close. Don't you think we'd better put our headlights out in case they're still there?
No, they'll have gone, I'm sure of it. Anyway, they'd hear the truck miles away, so keep going.
You seem very sure these men are after the Humphreys.
Of course I'm sure. I was sent out here to prevent that very thing. Just hope I haven't failed.
But it's not your fault if you've arrived too late.
Warner. The camp. Over there.
You see, Peter? No sign of them.
Well, their tents are gone. They could have moved camp.
Why should they move camp? Oh, we'll have a look around. See what you can find, Malunga.
Yes, Warner.
The ashes of fire are quite cold.
A couple of spent cartridges here.
Rifle cartridges. Doesn't tell us anything.
Warner. Over here.
Sounds as if he's found something. Bearers. 2 native bearers.
They're dead.
Shot at point-blank range by the look of it.
You were right, John, I admit it. But don't you see, it's a matter for the police now. We ought to wait for them. Sue will have gone to the police inspector.
The inspector was away up country. He won't be back for a couple of days.
Are you absolutely certain?
I called myself before you got back in the plane.
But you didn't know that.
I knew enough to want to take precautions. That's why we can't wait for the police.
But look, even if we catch up with them, 4 men with automatic rifles, we wouldn't stand much of a chance.
Diana and Chris Humphreys won't stand much of a chance unless we do catch up with them.
Well, the police will send out aircraft from Dar es Salaam.
You seem to have forgotten. 300 miles south is the border of Portuguese East Africa.
Yes.
300 miles east, the Belgian Congo.
Yes.
Well, they can make for either. Once they're across, we'd never see them again.
Well, we've been going southeast for the last 3 hours.
Slow down, Buena.
See something, Malunga?
Yes, Buena. I drop off. You keep going slow.
It's going pretty bad.
Shall I take over for a bit?
No, I'm all right for a while.
Buena, stop.
What is it, Malunga?
They have 2 trucks. One now goes south, one go east. You wait here.
Yeah, so they split up. I might have known they'd try something like that.
What are we going to do now? We can't follow both of them.
Well, we'll see what Malunga has to tell us.
Looks as if we'll have to go back for help. We might go after the wrong truck. There's no way of knowing which is the one we want.
Here's Malunga. Well?
Track's fresh. We close behind him now.
Yes, but which way are we going to go?
Missy go east. She dropped it.
Diana's handkerchief. Right, girl. Right. Get going, Pete.
What about the other truck? They may have Chris in there.
We'll cut across and try and pick it up afterwards. I'm going to make sure of Diana. Can't you push her along a bit more?
On this track?
Buena, look.
The headlights.
Perhaps I can coax a bit more out of her.
Never mind that. Douse our lights.
What's that?
I said douse the lights. There's one of them. Throw off to the right. Now slow down.
Elephant gun, Buena.
Thanks. Now hold the truck steady, Peter. That stopped them. Now pull up.
Oh, that was some shot.
Well, a tire doesn't stand much chance against a bullet made to stop an elephant. Get out of the truck. Shake it up. You all right, Malunga?
Yes, Buena.
Well, what now? We've got to stay under cover. We can't advance against that firepower.
I can. You stay under cover of the truck and fire occasionally to keep them occupied. But don't fire at them. You might hit Diana.
What are you going to do?
If they're firing wild bursts, I'll show our friends what hunting's really like. Malunga,
Yes, Buena.
those men out there, bad men. We save Missy from them. We kill them, same like buffalo.
Buena go that way. I go this.
I wasn't too worried about their automatic rifles. It's the accuracy of shooting that counts. And I knew they weren't going to see Malunga or me until we were ready. It took me a quarter of an hour to make the wide circle round. There was an occasional shot from our truck. Then they stopped firing. It was as I thought. One of the men was crawling towards our truck with his rifle ready. There was enough light, and I got him in my sights clearly. He rolled over without even having a chance to fire. But I had to find the second man who would have Diana with him. He'd be either in or somewhere near the truck. There was a small hillock to my right. I got there by inches, and then I saw him crouching under the truck. But he had Diana in front of him and was using her body as a shield and a rest for the automatic rifle. There was about 3 inches clearance between her and the running board, but he wouldn't show himself. Then I saw a small pinpoint of light in the distance. Malunga had lit a small fire to attract attention. The man must have twisted round to see, and his right arm was showing. And that was enough for me. I covered the 200 yards to the truck at top speed.
John! John Strange, is that you?
Yes. I'm coming at the double. Are you all right? All right, Diana.
If you'll just cut these ropes.
Right. How'd you know it was me?
I don't know of any other man in Africa who can shoot like that.
Well, this chap's unconscious. Though I made a mess of his arm, but he'll be all right. Where's Chris?
2 of them took him in the other truck.
Right. Then if you're fit enough to move, we'll have to get after him. Here, let me help you. Will you be all right?
If I can just lean on you for a moment, darling.
Did you say... darling?
Sorry. I'm afraid my emotions are apt to take over in moments like this.
Well, I never thought I'd hear you say that to me.
Well, if I didn't say it, I'm sure you never would. You may be a crack shot, John, but you're awfully dumb. John, darling.
You do all right? All right, yeah, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting something.
No, I don't think nothing of it, old boy.
Well, you settled those two blokes. What's next?
We'll go after the other truck. Yeah, wait a minute. Can you hear anything?
I think there's a truck in the distance.
Sounds as if they're coming to find us.
Good, that'll make things a lot easier.
We hope. I think I'll take our friend's automatic rifles. You know, these are quite useful little things, especially with telescopic sight.
They're no good for this kind of work, too, like.
All right for crack shots like you. But I rather like these little weapons. It's just the job for close quarters. You can't miss. So don't reach for your elephant rifle, John, or I'll pull half a magazine into you.
I see. So you're in it, too.
Yes. You see, there's an awful lot of money at stake. And I don't want to be a game warden all my life.
I thought you weren't very keen on catching the men.
Miss Humphreys, get into the cab of the truck and start fixing the headlights on and off. I want my friends to know that everything's under control here.
And suppose I don't?
No, never mind the heroics. Just get moving unless you want me to blast the piece out of your boyfriend here.
You won't get away with it.
Never mind the smart talk. Get into that truck.
You've been planning this for quite a while, I suppose.
Since they arrived here, yes. You may not believe it, but I'm genuinely sorry that you've come into it, old boy. You can see how it is.
Oh, yes, I see how it is. But I can't understand why you took the trouble to tell me about the men with the automatic rifles.
Well, you'd have heard about them anyway. So when I saw you were quite determined to go, I thought I'd better come along too. And see that things went the way I wanted them to.
Like arranging my murder?
Oh, well, I wanted to come to old boy. I hoped to delay you, but you're so darned obstinate. Right, look. Have you got them safe? Yes, all taken care of, Morton. Bring Humphreys along.
Chris!
It's all right, Di. Everything... Hey, who's this?
John Strange.
That's the fellow you kept talking about.
He tried to rescue us.
And very nearly succeeded.
Too bad he didn't. Looks like a fighting party.
That's right. The other you stand by the truck. Morton, Sam.
Look, I know what you're going to do to me, but surely not the other two. You want them as hostages.
I'm sorry, but they know me now. Can't afford to have them telling tales. Mr. Trevor won't know until it's too late.
You dirty thug.
Now save your breath, friend. All right. Over against the truck, all of you.
Sam and Morton stood frozen with shock, their guns hanging limply as Radlett pitched forward onto his face. He didn't move. Malunga's bullet that hit him fair and square.
All right. Drop your gun. Quick.
And he means quick. Or would you like the same treatment?
Drop your gun, Sam. I've had enough.
Grab the other one, Chris. All right, Malunga. You can come out of the scrub now. These two characters won't give us any further trouble.
Be listening for another mounting drama of action and suspense when we again bring you The 11th Hour.